For a long time, there has been the concept of the American dream. The idea that, in America, anyone can come from nothing and make something. Or at least, that's what the idea used to be. Over time, that concept has warped into something far more focused on individual economic success and far less on people being able to come to America and start something. The first real examples we have of the American dream were during the original colonization of North America. John Winthrop wrote the sermon A Model of Christian Charity in 1630, and this sermon contained some of the first writing of what is now called American nationalism. The American dream was really just built up from here. But even more than 100 years before this, America represented something new. At the beginning of the colonization of the West, America represented a new beginning and a fresh start for many who were being persecuted. Flash forward to the Declaration of Independence, and American nationalism is running through the whole thing. There is a very clear sense that America is the place to be and that we are special. At the time, America was one of the only countries that had a large amount of freedom for its citizens, and that freedom represented the American dream of its time. This idea that freedom represented America continued through the 1700s and into the 1800s, which culminated in the Gettysburg Address. Here, Lincoln gave a speech after an extraordinarily important and bloody battle in the Civil War. This speech was instrumental to the concept of the American dream being about freedom, because in it, Lincoln says that everyone should be free in America, which is an even greater statement than previous instances of freedom. This sentiment of freedom was maintained throughout Western expansion, with freedom to do what you want being a large factor of why people went west. However, around this time, the American dream began to change. The group mentality of the American dream began to shift, and individual freedom, prosperity, and wealth began to become far more important to the concept. This shift from group freedom to personal wealth is embodied very well within the book, The Great Gatsby. The title is about a man named James Gatz, or Gatsby as many knew him. In this book, there is also a character named Daisy, who James is infatuated with, and what ends up killing James is his pursuit of Daisy. In the title, Gatsby represents someone in pursuit of wealth, and Daisy represents that wealth he is pursuing. There is a lot of symbolism throughout the book that represents this, and the book is a commentary on the pursuit of wealth and what it can do to a person. Despite this, individualistic gains have become far more important to the American dream than freedom. All the way back in 1925 when Gatsby came out, this was true, and it remains true today, 100 years later. Consumerism and individual prosperity are what the American populace, and truly the American dream, have become. If the American dream used to represent what is good about America, now it represents one of the most broken things about it.